The key. Lawrence tells Alice and Natalie everything about the robbery so that they can help him to get back the stolen drawings. Where do you keep your art collection?
In a large room on the second floor. Let's go up.
Does the door of the room have a lock?
Of course.
Who has the key to this room?
I have the key. No one else.
Where do you keep the key?
Here, on this golden chain that I always wear round my neck.
Wow, what an amazing room. There are so many paintings. Are you a big fan of art, Mr. Windsor?
Yes, more than anything in the world. Art is my life. I love my collection, and now I'm upset because it's incomplete.
Conversation 16. The investigation. Alice asks Lawrence Windsor more questions while they look at the art collection. Was the lock on the door broken?
No, the police say that nothing was broken.
So, someone took the key?
Perhaps. It would be tricky, but it's possible.
Who else lives here?
My daughter Mariana, my staff, and me.
How many staff do you have?
6 people. A cleaner, a security guard, a gardener, 2 cooks, and my daughter's nanny. Do you think the thief is someone inside the house?
I don't know. It's possible. It's someone who doesn't know how much the drawings are worth. They were on sale in Camden Market for £100. But they must be worth thousands.
I really hope the thief isn't someone from inside the house.
Conversation 17. The interruption. While Alice asks Lawrence Windsor some questions, a young girl enters the room. She is 12 years old, very tall, and has blonde hair and dark brown eyes.
Mariana, come here. I want to introduce you to these 2 charming women. This is Natalie. She is an art historian. She loves art, just like us.
Hello, Natalie. Hello, Mariana. It's nice to meet you.
And this is Alice. She is a writer and knows a lot about robberies and mysteries.
Nice to meet you. And you?
They saw the drawings in Camden Market yesterday, and now they are helping us to find them and to catch the thief.
Do you know who stole the drawings? No, not yet, but I am certain we are going to find out. Have you found any clues yet? A few. Wait, how did you get in? Do you have a key to this room as well?
Ah, yes, I forgot to mention it. Mariana is the only other person who has a key.
Conversation 18. Lawrence and Mariana. Alice and Natalie chat with Lawrence and Mariana about the disappearance of the drawings. Did anyone ask you for the key, Mariana? No, I always have it on me.
Mariana is very careful. She knows how important my art collection is. Isn't that right? She even has her own collection.
Yes, I have a collection of comics. Comics? Yes, comics and comic books from all over the world. The United States, Japan, France, Argentina. I have both old and new ones. How interesting. I love comics. Can I see your collection? Yes, of course. Come with me. I'll show you. Conversation 19. The second collection. Mariana Windsor shows Natalie her collection of comic books. She has a large room with huge bookcases filled with comics. It's an amazing collection. Yes, it's my passion. I have been collecting comic books since I was 5. Wow, it's amazing. Where do you buy them? I get the most common ones in comic book shops. If they are rare comics, I buy them in antiques markets. You mean like the antiques market in Camden Market? Yes. Sometimes I buy them there. It's not too far from my house. Have you ever seen a man in a hat in Camden Market? Yes. I think I know who you're talking about. A tall man in a black hat, right? Conversation 20. The cleaner. Alice and Lawrence Windsor go down to the living room to talk more about the staff, while Natalie stays in the room with Mariana. I would like to talk some more about your staff. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. That's not a problem.
Who is the cleaner?
The cleaner is called Charlie. Charlie is Welsh, and I have known him my whole life. His father was a friend of my father.
Do you think he could be the thief?
I don't think so. He's a good guy, and I trust him a lot.
Okay. Did Charlie see anything strange that day?
Why don't you ask him? I'll call him down.
Conversation 21. The Metal Box. While Natalie looks at Mariana's comic book collection, she sees a metal box that catches her eye. What's in that box? My most precious comic is in there. Do you want to see it? Yes, I would like to see it. Look. Oh, is it very old? Yes, it's more than 100 years old. It's from the United States. It's called Little Nemo in Slumberland. What is it about? It's about a boy who has strange dreams. Wow, I bet it's expensive. How much did it cost? I don't know. I don't remember. How come you don't know? Did you buy it a long time ago? I think it's time to go back to my father. Conversation 22. Charlie. Lawrence Windsor calls Charlie down, the cleaner of the house. Charlie enters the room, where Alice and Lawrence are having tea. He sits with them, and Alice asks him questions about the day of the robbery. Charlie, Mr. Windsor says you are Welsh. Yes, I'm from Cardiff. Like my father. Bwoda. Great, Bwoda. Okay, if you don't mind, let's talk about the day of the robbery. Did anything strange happen? It was yesterday, right? Yes, it was yesterday, Saturday. Everything was normal, nothing out of the ordinary, except one thing. What? When I was cleaning downstairs, I heard someone opening the coat wardrobe. Why is that strange? Because it was so hot yesterday. Who needs a coat when it's so hot? What time was that? At 10:30 in the morning. Conversation 23. The gardener. Once Charlie leaves the room, Alice tells Lawrence Windsor what she thinks about Charlie. He seems like a good guy. He's very smart. Yes, he is a good guy. He is very intelligent. Did you look for something in the coat wardrobe? No, it wasn't me. Now, tell me about the gardener. What's his name? Where is he from? The gardener's name is called Artur. He's Polish. He is 30 years old. He hasn't been working here for long. How long has he been working here, exactly? He has been working here for 6 months. He is an excellent gardener. He looks after the plants very well. He loves his job. Do you think the gardener could be the thief? I don't think so. He seems trustworthy. He's a good person. Moreover, he almost never comes inside the house. Great. Maybe he can tell us something helpful about the robbery. I hope so. I'll call him. Conversation 24. Artur. The gardener, Artur, enters the room. Alice asks him several questions about the day of the robbery. Artur is tall and slim and has brown hair. He wears glasses, which are broken and have been stuck together with tape. Good morning, Artur. Good morning. My name is Alice. I'm investigating the robbery. Can I ask you some questions? Sure, no problem. Are you a police officer? No, I'm not a police officer. I'm just helping Mr. Windsor. Very well. What would you like to know? I just want to know if anything unusual happened in the house yesterday, the day of the robbery. Yes, I think I saw something strange, but I'm not sure. Why aren't you sure? See my glasses. They're broken. They broke yesterday while I was working, so I couldn't see very well. What did you see? It was a very hot and sunny day. However, around 10:30 in the morning, I think I saw someone leave the house wearing a big coat and a hat. A hat? Yes, I couldn't see very well, but I'm almost certain. Conversation 25. The first suspect. Arthur leaves the room, and Alice tells Lawrence what she thinks about the person with the coat and the hat.
Why are you surprised by a person wearing a hat?
We saw a tall man wearing a hat in Robert Green's shop.
Really?
Yes. Do you know a tall man that always wears a hat?
No one comes to mind. Wait, now I remember. There was a tall man wearing a hat near the house yesterday, but I think he is a reporter. Do you think he's the thief?
I don't know, but we saw a tall man in a hat in Robert Green's shop before the robbery.
Maybe it's the thief.
Yes, I think it could be. Conversation 26. The cooks. Then, Lawrence Windsor calls down the two cooks, Liz and Jacob, who are married. Both of them are around 60 years old. They have been working with Lawrence Windsor's family since they were young. They care for Lawrence a lot. He is like a son to them.
Good morning.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours.
I would like to know if you saw something strange yesterday, on the day of the robbery. Something out of the ordinary.
I don't think so. Everything was the same as usual. What do you think, Jacob? It was a very quiet day. We didn't cook anything until the evening.
No one ate before dinner?
I didn't have lunch at home because I went out to visit some friends.
And Mariana?
I spoke with Mariana at midday. She wasn't hungry. She was very excited about a new comic. That girl loves her comics. She reminds me of her father with his art collection.
Okay, one last question. Is it the first time that things have disappeared from the house?
No. Come to think of it, it's not. Things have been disappearing a lot lately. Just a week ago, a beautiful and very valuable silver salt shaker disappeared.
Conversation 27. The discussion. Once Liz and Jacob leave the room, Alice asks Lawrence Windsor a few questions. Liz and Jacob are a very nice couple.
Yes, they are part of the family. I care about them a lot.
Is it normal for Mariana to skip lunch?
Yes, sometimes she's not hungry, especially when she has a new comic book to read.
Do you buy her comics?
Yes, we always fight about it.
Why?
Because she always wants very expensive comic books. She spends a lot of money on them. I tell her to be more careful. I know her collection is important to her, but she's just a girl. She shouldn't spend so much money on comics.
Do you fight about it often?
Yes. A few days ago we had a big fight over a very expensive comic that she wanted to buy. It was far too much money for a comic if you ask me.
Conversation 28. The nanny.